Welcome back, Hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So last episode, we just did the Forge Ahead quest, we took down Station Zinogre, saw the, I'm trying to remember what the area is. I guess it's Dendorma's fort, with all of the defenses prepared and set in place, and the Demolisher put together. But now we have a hunt to go after a Frenzied Brachydios. Before that, though, we're here at the Lyceum to see what breakthrough they've made. Oh, well, hello, welcome to the Lyceum. I've got special news today. We made a breakthrough in our Frenzy research, and we are just super pleased to put Y-Stones on the market. Y-Stones basically do two things. While active, the effect they have on your weapon can temporarily turn frenzied monsters back to a normal state. Effects from the frenzy are all nullified. That's the one thing. The other thing Y-Stones do is grant a specific bonus effect. You want examples? Alrighty, right now you have two choices. It can help suppress damage you take from frenzied monster attacks, or it can help increase the damage you deal to frenzied monsters. I know. How does it work? You ask with multiple question marks? Easy peasy. Select the type Y-Stone you want to use right here from Lyceum, and that will equip it. Easy, huh? You'll then be able to use it on quests just like any other item. However, once you use one, you'll need to allow it a cooldown period before you can use it again. Best save it for the right moment, if you ask little old me. And that's all she wrote. Enjoy! So what can I help you with? Yeah, this is where I kind of felt like it was a case of sort of unnecessary to have this as a thing. Like, this kind of reminds me of how, like, Iceborne introduced the Clutch Claw to be such a mechanic, and granted this is a bit more limited to only frenzied monsters, it's still something. I think I'll go for the damage, though. Because, like, it might be good. Well, I could send a lot back, couldn't I? You know what? Let me send, say, 5. And 5. Just to have, I guess. Yeah, like, it's a little bit of an extra mechanic that doesn't super add much aside from, like, saying, okay, here's a step to do in this hunt, and that's all. I didn't really get too much use out of them, so we'll see maybe now coming back I'll have better use and just kind of feel them out again, because there's a lot of stuff that's been quite a bit different to feel coming back with the... Oh, right, we'll go... Ooh, Sharpshooter and Lucky Cat. This might be a very good meal. I think I need a lot of Brachydio stuff, too, for a few things across the heavy bowguns I've got. But yeah, coming back as the series and doing it with heavy bowguns to the light, it's been a lot different and kind of felt a bit better. Maybe also because I'm a bit older and, I wouldn't say too much smarter, but I'm not as dumb. Doodle. Cadet told me everything. Adjustments to the completion aren't yet weapon. Frenzy monsters starting to show up. Okay, she's mixing up her words a bit. Yeah, I'm so gosh darn flustered, I can't even talk. Breathe. We took care of the Shagru Magala menace. Why is the frenzy back? Regulars are popping up all over the place without any rhyme or reason, as if our hands weren't already full. Anyway, I'm freaking out big time, but I can still give you your quests. Some questions called Glacier's Bane. I can stay calmer than me. Yeah, so let's head out and take care of that. And, oh, actually... Okay, so that's the other one. Okay, subquest is Suppress the Frenzies. This is basically your... Try out the Y-Stone, see what it's like, and... Yeah. That's all there is to say about that. So it's basically kind of like using a whetstone before a fight, or even in the middle of a fight. I think it's probably... Okay, so there's the little status up beside the bowgun ammo you can see there. That's basically going to be, when we use it, it's a way to track how active it is for you. Like, if it's on and in use or not. And if I'm right about where Brachydios is going to be, my guess is he's going to be up at the top of this here. Now, as a gunner, it might have been better to have gone for the defense one. But if we do more damage, and damage is the main calculation into, like, how you suppress the frenzy, maybe the Force version of the Y-Stone's better. Actually, you guys will probably be able to let me know in the comments which one's the best choice. Probably does come down to playstyle. Is he... I don't know if he's actually frenzied yet, is he? I mean, it does register that he's frenzied, so I think so. It's... Oh, God, I got a popo in the camera. Yeah, it's kind of sluggish, but then again, I guess it's from him not being enraged right now. Yeah, so let's see how long it takes to suppress the frenzy on him. I don't know if it's going to be amount of hits he take out. Even with the evade distance, those still have a wide range on them. Oh, really? You got me with the cross chop? Yeah, that I think was my problem, is even like using the heavy bow gun, or even the light bow gun, you couldn't actually get a single charge done with the Y-Stone, where I think Blade Masters would be able to. I'm not sure what he's going after out there. Oh, careful, because that one, it has a wider range than you think with it. It's caught me a number of times. Ow. Yeah, I'm very glad I switched out for the Azure Rathlos, because I got more defense on this than the Yongaruga, so I probably would have been really hurting. Oh, lordy. I thought it was actually jumping towards me, not going for one of the cats. One of the problems that you can Oh, jeez, like, I really didn't think that would have gotten me where I was. And I couldn't even get up and... Another thing I hate, too, is blast effect on any of your companions is a pain because it disables them for the entire duration of the blast. They do the stupid little jump and dance the entire thing until it detonates on them. It's so frustrating because there's no way to cure it or get rid of it on them. They just basically get disabled for that, and because of how common it is for Brachydios to apply it, they are basically completely taken out from helping you for most of the thing. Okay, so at least there's that. Let's grab that and head on out again. Yeah, I can't remember how long cooldown is on the Y-Stone either. Doesn't actually show you any way of, like, tracking. Another thing I gotta give to World is when it came to items that had, like, cooldowns... Oh, there we go. I wonder if maybe it does have, like, an actual slow loading bar effect on it. But yeah, so there was one use already and we didn't quite get it. Okay, still somewhere around the area, because these guys are freaking out a bit. So I'm thinking maybe he went up to the cave. I don't know if he would have gone over... Yeah, we'll just try and see. I do want to try to save the Y-Stone from when we actually do know the area he's in particularly. Which turns out is this one. Now we got the little Zamites coming in. God, how much does it take to, like, suppress the frenzy on him? Oh, careful. Oh, you little buggers. Oh, jeez, yeah, he is really annoying. This is why Brachydios was one of my more hated monsters in the old versions and games. Like, when he was brought back in Iceborne, they changed how big his explosion radiuses are, so he's more manageable to deal with. Okay, seriously, what does it take to suppress the frenzy on this guy? It's like, that's 2 stones worth, and he is still freaking out, or... No, they said for a limited time, so he can re-frenzy even after we might turn it off. Oh, he is freaking the hell out now. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hate the explosions on his attacks. They're so wide-hitting that even with the evade distance, I'm still getting clipped by so many of those blasts. Okay, it does have, like, a little loading effect that it goes through to ready up. But, man, that is so many attacks that he can just, like, fling out so rapidly. Okay, we're loaded in again, so let's head in and see where we can position against them this time. At least he's calmed down, so he's not going to be enraged for a little bit. Oh, he's, I think, maybe even out of stamina. Yeah, for whatever odd reason, they decided to make his tail the weakest spot for gunners, so... Nope. Well, it got rid of the Conchu armor heat. Oh, there we go. That's actually really nice to see. Okay, he's probably going to start getting pretty mad. Oh! I mean, on one hand, it's nice to see it like that, but I kind of wanted to try to at least get the, like, frenzy suppression off. Oh, actually, I think that's it ready there, then. So let's see if we can get that suppression on before he does take the fall for good. Okay, if he's not here, maybe he dug over here? I'm trying to think of where Brachydios goes to sleep. Oh, it's here. Yeah, so he went Betty by. And I think he just... Did he wake up? No, he's still snoozing. Okay. Ah, that's the heart. That's my biggest complaint for 4 Ultimate as a series. Or, well, as a generation. Was you go to dodge off a thing, but because the stupid jump effect, that just lines you up to be smacked. I wish they would have made it so gunners actually didn't even have the aerial stuff. They just roll and stay low, because he would get out of attacks instead of just being susceptible more. But yeah, that was my complaint, is the springboardy to just basically... It's almost like skeet shooting when you're doing the pull effect for the monsters at times. But yeah, the Y-Stones did not work for gunners, in my opinion. Like, you saw, we got through multiple rounds with the effect active and how much ammo I pumped in, but that still didn't really change this frenzy on it. I think with, like, more faster hitting weapons, maybe it does, or if I maybe tried pellet, it would work, but it felt like a point of negative I had from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate when I played as light bowgunner, is I used this. Got nothing, like, effect-wise I could really tangibly feel from it. But at least we got to see Brachydios, and we'll be moving along from this. I don't think there's going to be a lot of frenzied monsters going forward in, like, parts of the game, so hopefully the Y-Stones aren't a big deal going forward. Certainly... Oh, well, dang, look at that for luck. First high-rank Brachydios where I got a gem from it. And a Frenzy Crystal or Frenzy Shard. These guys got a little bit. But yeah, so I'll have to see just how it goes along. And what it's going to be like using the Y-Stones. Okay, so there's a bit to talk through. Yeah, we can. That didn't take too long, actually. Master Defense, welcome back. Been waiting for you. Letter arrived not long ago from the Lancer. Let me read it to you. I regret report that while investigating Sergios, I encountered another fearsome monster. Specifically, it was a Frenzied Devil Joe. Initially, I thought this Devil Joe might be the origin of the Frenzy outbreak, but now I believe I was mistaken. Deep in the Everwood, I sense the presence of something far more formidable. I've decided to go into the wood's deepest reaches to investigate. I reported this matter to the guild as well, and they will no doubt ask that the Frenzied Devil Joe be hunted down. Until we next speak, my regards. He's right about the guild. Your associate tells me a quest to hunt the Frenzied Devil Joe has already arrived. I shudder to think what could be more terrible than that. For now, I will keep any theories to myself. Hunter, no easy task to keep town like this safe. Unwanted things happen, and plans unexpectedly go awry. Still, I always endeavor to take the best course of action at any given time. I try to steer us through the storm with as few losses as possible, and I can tell you, I don't regret choosing this to make defense of others my way of life. I hope that, at the end of this, you have no regrets either. You are a ray of hope, Hunter. Yeah, so there's another quest to do. This one, though, I do have a specific weapon I'm going to be using for it, and armor set I have to figure out, because I wanted to use the Arshan set, but it's a pain in the ass to farm for it. Like, it's not even a joke. You only get, like, if you're lucky, 1 ancient fragment per run of the Everwood, and you need over 25 of these stupid things for the armor set's entirety. It's been a pain, so I'm going to at least be using a weapon requested for it, but I'm going to try to figure out a different set. Ah, Master Hunter, there you are. Just the hearse and I hoping might stroll in, Or yes. Listen to this. Here at the Lyceum, we are reaching a new item in the name of science. We seem to reach a bit of a impasse just shy of our goal. A wiki stick-it, if you will. We need a very specific material, but some dangerous monsters sitting right smack on top of it. Terrible, really. And certainly I cannot stop them. I'd be mangled to bloody bits. Could you gather the materials in my stead? I assure you the fruits of the research will benefit you directly. The quest I failed is called Risky Research. Go to Hunter and undertake it host paste in the name of science. And let's just take a look at, or talk to Sophia to have this all prepared. Drowning Seraglios, Frenzied monsters are back, and now a Frenzied Devil Joe has turned up during the precious final adjustments to the defensive weapon. The only thing more messed up than the world right now is my ability to wrap my head around all of this. But work is work. Time to untangle my brain and marm up. Watch me dole out quests without fear, they can have my notebook when they pry it from my cold, dead hands. Here's your quest, Doodle. Advance Tyrant's Maw. You're the one to get it done. I'll be here making intimidating game faces until you get back. Grr. Okay, so what all do we got? We've got, yeah, the Frenzied Devil Joe, Arathlos, and Celtis Queen, and then the other one. So we've got some options, but let's take a look at the Brachydio set right now and see what we're dealing with there. Okay, so Brachy gives us Rapid Fire, Spirit, Potential Bomb Boost. Nothing particularly I'd be after. Like, the Rapid Fire is not a bad skill if you're a light bowgunner. We're not a light bowgunner, though. So I don't think I'd really be using or bringing that out for anything. I might look at actually getting, let's see, that is... You know what the fu... Oh, no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong part of it. Yeah, I was looking up there, like, wait a minute, expert hearing? What? That doesn't seem right for the Zinogre. No, I'm looking at the wrong area for it. So, I think, what does regular Zinogre stuff give? Actually, do I have... I don't even have regular Zinogre's stuff opened up. Or at least not the arms. Okay, so, well, how about the chest? Oh, no, it's further back, okay. Yeah, this is where I have the Evasion Thunder Attack, so I might make the Zinogre set for going after Savage Devil Joe, or, sorry, Frenzied Devil Joe. And the bowgun I'm probably going to be using is going to be the Blitz bowgun here. I would have liked to use the Blitz Curin, but I don't know if I'd be able to unlock the high-rank Curin yet. I'll have to look into that, actually. But yeah, next episode we'll be dealing with the Frenzied Devil Joe, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. And do let me know what your thoughts were on, like, the Y Stones or other parts of 4 Ultimate that were either really neat and cool that you liked, or could have maybe been done without, or done in a different way. There's quite a bit of content to 4 Ultimate, so I'm sure there's a lot of opinions and ideas on it. So I'd love to hear them in the comments, and until I see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.